Due to insufficient emission reductions to date, we are running the risk of exceeding the 1.5 degree limit of the Paris Agreement. We urgently need to understand the implications of this, including what the impacts are on the ground, on the local and urban level, and for vulnerable communities.
Pakistan is already struggling with severe climate impacts at the global warming of 1.3 degree, which is currently severe heat waves, glacier melt, water scarcity, agricultural loss, then flooding, and now recently wildfires, which were not very common previously.
What matters to adaptation planners in my region, so in the Lisbon metropolitan area, is how to deal with the impacts of climate change in terms of heat stress and how that heat stress affects humans and natural areas in the city. And something that concerns the stakeholders there and decision makers is how to readily adapt the city, not only by greening, but potentially by other means, and lower the temperatures during these very hot days.
If you want to incorporate the risks of climate change into your local adaptation or urban planning, you need tools, you need data to display in an accessible form how the future of your sector or your urban environment might look like under different scenarios of climate change, but also at different risk levels of how bad climate change might become in the future.
The Provide Climate Risk Dashboard is a web tool that offers access to a database of global to local climate impacts across sectors, across the world, at different scales, but it also provides resources for adaptation practitioners. And that's, I think, what's quite innovative about it. With the Climate Risk Dashboard, we were trying to provide information on impacts across different sectors, biodiversity, glaciers, but also urban heat stress for 140 cities.
So the 100-meter resolution data that is available in the Climate Risk Dashboard provides heat stress information that really can make a policymaker discriminate between regions within the city that are more vulnerable than others.
So this Climate Risk Dashboard links the pure scientific data-based knowledge and provides this robust information to the policymakers who can use it for the future planning and adaptation measures. And I think this is the first of its kind for the regional policymakers, and it will be very helpful for their future planning.
If you want to know more about how the dashboard works, please check out our tutorial video.